What's up, YouTube? This is the Patriot RC channel coming back at you today with another RC update on my legendary grando. This is obviously not the grando body. Let's rotate the camera. So, this is a nice Chevy Suburban cousin gave me. It's a beautiful sticker on the front there. Anyway, so the grando. It's still the truck that I hate to love. So what we got, I finally got some 3S batteries up in here the other day. I got a couple of Onyx 2200 35 cells, and then I also got there it is. This workbench is cluttered. Yep, so I got that one as well. Another 2200 30 cell. And threw it in the grando the other night. And on the grando, here's what I've got. Got the ISDT 70. Sorry about the bird's nest of bullshit up in here. But I've got everything cut out. As you can see, there's no transmission, no motor. Got the Amazon special servo on the front, 20 kilograms. Does fantastic. Nice, fast servo, powerful. And it's also on 2.2s that were on. And there's my cat that won't shut up because she wants breakfast. They're on the rims from my Everest 10. So my latest problem is I went out and ran the grando on 3S the other night. It did fantastic, but the transmission stopped working. I thought stripped the gears out on it, but no, the shifter still works. So what happened is there is on this spur gear, there is no slipper clutch. There is simply a pin underneath the spur gear, and there's supposed to be a C-clip that retains it in here. Well, the C-clip came out, spur gear worked its way out, and then the pin fell out. That's all it was. So the E-clip is gone. Could not find it anywhere. And so what you see on there is shoe goo, and it is working just fine holding on there. I'm not going to hook the motor up and fire it up because I've got a new transmission on its way today. But if you need that C-clip or any other C-clip that's on here the same size, it's a 2.5 millimeter. You can look up the TRX 1633 part kit. It's about $2 at your local hobby store. And what that is, it is a shock rebuild kit for Traxxas shocks, the big bores. And those C-clips or E-clips will fit on there and clip on there. There's 2.5s, there's all the way up to I think 4 millimeter E-clips on there. But no, it worked great. I took it apart. There was not a drop of grease in here from the day I bought it, which is something I should have done from the first place, and I would have known that there's an E-clip on here to begin with. But it's just another wave of disappointment and breakage. Sorry about that, the garbage man's outside. Okay, they're gone. Disappointment and breakage in this. I still love this truck. It ran so good last night, or the night before when I was running it. That is my new Gen 8, Red Cat Gen 8 version 2. Got the Hobby Wing on it, and Holmes Hobby 12-turn 550 on it. But that'll be another video later on. But so yeah, this goes, as everyone knows, like that. Sits in there. I got all the screws for it to put it back in. I'd like to put it back in and run it for a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to because I don't want to go through all the trouble of hooking all the links back up and all that. But I will hang on to this transmission because the 2-speed on this, unlike the axial 10.3s, there's actually a good 75 to 100% speed increase when you hit second gear. The first gear reduction is not super low, but it's nice and low to where you can crawl with it. So I don't want this to turn into a review, but it's a good truck when it's running. My problem is I still have not driven this truck more than 20 minutes. It doesn't even look like a truck right now. Looking through the screen here, and it just looks like a pile of garbage. It's not, I assure you. But again, I've yet to run a full battery pack through it without it failing. But when it's running, oh my God, you're like, wow, why don't I have this truck in my inventory, you guys? If you enjoy working on and upgrading cars, right now this is only I think $215 on Amazon right now, as of today, which is the 12th of October. So and even when it's not on sale through Prime Day, it's only $230. The blue and white kit, which is what this one is still I think $250 or $270 on Amazon. But the black and red kit is only $215 right now. So I suggest picking this up because the shocks are great. Well, the axles are disconnected right now, but the shocks are good. Not a minute's problem. But again, I've only ran it for 20 minutes at a time. Never ran a full battery pack through it. The ISDT 70. We can talk about that in another video. It's been good. It's spotty sometimes. My only real problem I continuously have with this is always having to resync the controller, the throttle response and stuff like that. So your forwards, reverse, neutral. And that's almost every time I fire it up, it says the controller is not completely set up. But you can also power it up, disconnect your Bluetooth, and just run it without your phone app. But the phone app's pretty nice. You can really dial this motor. Even, it's just, I don't know how many turns. I think it's a 21 turn 550. But this is a good motor. I've not had any problems out of it. So recap, we've had trouble with the ESC. We've had trouble with the shifter, servo, the shifter servo springs. We've had problems with burning up ESCs. Got all that figured out. So if you guys get this used or something and it's not working and you're burning out your servos, your shift servo, and this is a full size 180 throw servo. The servo goes into number 4 on your ESC. So if you run into problems, it's number 4. Where's the Dumbo? Or Dumbo. And it is this channel. And so that's high, low. So anyway, I'm going to cut this one short. Again, great truck. Oh, also these are some Endura tires I've got. Or no, they're not Enduras. They're some kind of knockoffs, but these are really decent tires. They're good and soft, fairly sticky. There's a tread pattern on them. And these are weighted wheels. So I'm guessing when I hook the 3S back into it, my next problem is going to be a drive shaft or axle. And after that, I'm just going to retire it. I might keep the frame, then the shocks, and just redo everything else on it. Or just get a RGT again and put these axles on the RGT if I don't have any problems with these axles. So anyway, we'll keep this one short and get off here. So good luck.